Okay, we're back with the free people, and there's a siege about to hit our base. So before I even worry about anything else, that's what we got to deal with. Luckily, we're really early on. We're in the dread zone. This is unlikely to be like a massive threat. But in about 6 seconds, we'll find out how bad it is. While we're
under attack here at base.
I'll deal with more stuff after this. Yeah, it's only gonna be a minute-long siege, probably just regular zombies. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I've been trying to hoard as much ammo as I possibly could, so the last thing I'd want to do is sort of leave the base to its own devices and have them charge a bunch of ammo for fighting off a really simple siege.
I should be more careful.
Oh, there. Oh, you're trying to sneak in the back, huh? Come back here, you zombie, you big old zombie. Take that. Anybody else? Oh, not for long. Nice work, Jenkins. Oh, who's over here? Boink. Yes. There you go, Slugger. Good job. So Christy here actually has the best stamina in the group because the other two both have, like, stamina penalties from their traits. Well, thank you, everyone. What else we got going on here? Clear out the remaining... What remaining zombies? Where are these remaining zombies? These alleged remaining zombies. Okay. Looks like Jenkins must have gotten them. Leroy Jenkins. He's my hero. Okay, so I got a request from Albert's daddy to have a look at the stats of these characters. So first off, here's Christy. She's a fast food worker. She's slump shoulders, so she can't carry as much stuff as other folks. And she's nostalgic, which is nice. Her skills are very underdeveloped. She's got the cooking skill, and I deliberately chose her because she was slump shoulders, and she has one of the least interesting fifth skills. Then over here, we've got Thomas Fear. I keep calling him Thom, because that's how he decided to spell his nickname. So this is Thom. Thom is a tech support guy, kind of a nerd. He's got the computer skill, which is, helpful. But he's got allergies, which reduces his stamina. He just can't, most times a year, he just can't breathe all that well. But that's fine. That's why I picked him. I want to see people who have disadvantages surviving in the apocalypse. Then over here we've got Leroy Jenkins. So Leroy Jenkins, he is my the guy that runs in to fight plague hearts for me. I've been upping his skills over the past little while. He's an insomniac, so not only is his stamina low, but his fatigue is worse when he starts staying out for too long. But he has become my hero, and he just apparently that's kind of ironic. I don't know, for Leroy Jenkins to be instituting quiet time for everybody else. Of course, I guess in the original Leroy Jenkins video, he was quiet for quite some time. So maybe that's his style. He's a chemistry expert because you got to blow stuff up, right? If you're Leroy Jenkins. Oh, and I just lost a mission. That's okay. It never matters, and we actually treat that like it's a way bigger problem than it is. So, let's have a look at our base. So we are in the process of upgrading our storage and breaking down some busted up old weapons for parts. Over here on our map, we got no plans at all. So one thing, we definitely need to take out some plague hearts. We definitely should keep our infestations under control because I really want to have my morale be okay. My morale is positive right now, which is good. It would be a lot harder to keep track of if we were in the Nightmare Zone or the Lethal Zone. In Dread Zone, I think maybe setting a goal to have higher morale than I usually do, that might actually be kind of a thing worth pursuing right now. So we're going to try to keep our morale high this time through. But what we really need is some more people. So I kind of want to only take people who have disadvantages, though. So let's find some more survivors.
One problem at a time, folks. One problem at a time.
Hey, are there any folks hanging around who can hear me? I'd sure love to talk to you.
So we've only got the one toolkit. We got nobody with mechanics. But our car is just a disaster. So we're going to use our one advanced toolkit. Fix it up good. Not quite ready to refuel it yet, so we'll just stick the fuel in the back for now. Modesto and the Living. Man, that sounds like a great band name. Let's go with Modesto and the Living. Oh, and that actually kind of reminds me. One thing I was thinking of doing was sort of... somebody in the chat asked me a little while ago what my favorite Enclave name was. And I said, you know what, maybe we should go through the list of Enclave names together. And I completely forgot to do that. So let's go meet the Living. And maybe we'll go have a look at our Enclave name list and see what some of the weirder ones are. Because, you know, there's very few Enclaves that actually use some of our weirdest names. The Cannibals usually, I think, use the weird name list. And there might be a couple of others, but it is pretty rare. So you guys might not even know how strange it gets, honestly. Hello. Yellow hoodie zombie might actually be one of my favorite zombies.
Yeah, definitely locked. I hope nothing heard that.
All right, here we go. Here's Modesto. Feel free to reach out. Okay, so who am I interested in recruiting from here eventually once I can? So Modesto here. Kind of nothing special about him. Can you all just like form a queue? All right. Okay, Modesto, already looked at you, buddy. Come here. Somebody else. Hey. Dustin? Let's have a look at you. Cuisine. Okay, so it'd be interesting to get Dustin because I already have a cook. So we can have 2 cooks. I mean, I don't know. They say something about too many cooks, right? That it can spoil something. I don't know. And then Tab here. Let's see. Also a cook. Yes, this is just like a cooking community. Oh, this is. You know what? You know what? Why don't we do that more? Why don't we have enclaves that are just completely themed? It's like, yeah, like everybody here is a cook. Pick your favorite cook. We should totally do that. Anyway, okay, well, I definitely want to recruit one of these cooks because it would be the absolute most useless thing that I could do. So we're gonna specialize in this community. We're gonna specialize in nutrition and cuisine. We're gonna be like a you know, whatever, a double feature or something. Now, I did just get a mechanics textbook, so if I wanted to have a mechanic, that is a possibility. But I don't know, man. I've had so many communities with mechanics. Is it really worth it?
No room for that.
Oh, what? Well, but I don't even have a ranged weapon. Why did I not get a gun before I left? I totally have guns at my base. Okay, let's get a little bit more stuff. Collection of board games. Ooh, that'll be fun. This. And yeah, better weapon. All right. Let's go get some more. Let's just keep robbing these people blind. So, Dud Missile is wondering if we could work on the expressions on these characters' faces. That is a little tough. I mean, basically, the more expressive you make a character's face, the more expensive that character is to render. And so it is sort of a trade-off. You notice even in games like, say, The Last of Us, the characters' faces that are super ridiculously realistic and expressive in the cutscenes. That's not the same face that you get when you are in combat. And so even though, I mean, Ellie makes these crazy faces when she's, killing the zombies and stuff like that in, or whatever they call them, in The Last of Us, the faces that she makes while she's fighting are not as good as the faces that she makes in the cutscenes, because they have to use different models for that. Or there's no way you could afford to run around as Ellie's cutscene model in just a normal sequence, a normal gameplay sequence in The Last of Us. All right. So we should equip her with something. We could take the cold turkey out again. That's kind of a fun one. Now that Leroy Jenkins has left it, has abandoned it. We could also give her the Uzi. You know what? Let's go with the turkey. I really like the turkey. And what? Okay, so what else were we gonna do? So we've met these people. They're friendly to us now. These people are also friendly. So we're just kind of waiting on a mission to pop with one of these guys. Oh, that's where the Boon Trader lives. That's funny. Are they just gonna stick around? What? Is that how that's supposed to work? Anyway, so while we're waiting for a mission to pop, let's head out and take care of an infestation. Actually, what else do I have here? Hold on. What do we have in the way of consumables? We got fancy consumables. I kind of don't want to use the fancy ones. I mean, maybe while she's out, she can take out a plague heart too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. And we've got a bunch of this to take apart. Let's have a look at our workshop and see what we're able to do. Nothing. Oh, wait, no. We can do short-term stuff. That's right. Okay, so we can make a pipe bomb. We've got grenades, though. The thing I was hoping for was some Molotovs. We're not ready for that yet, though. Oh, we need to install that in a lounge. Well, we need to get a bigger place so we can get a lounge and focus on our morale. That's what this community is all going to be about. This is the feel-good community. We're going to focus on our morale. So, okay, so I'm not gonna grab any any grenades or anything like that for the infestation. I don't have any Molotovs. But okay, so let's take out this plague heart and this infestation. That's going to be our goal. Let's see if Christy is up to the task. She's no Leroy Jenkins, but I mean, who is, right? No, that can't be your standard. And she's a fairly new community member. We got to see what her hero bonus is. And what better way than to, charge into battle with nary a hope of survival. What was that?
I should be careful of plague zombies around here.
Not just plague zombies. Okay, here we go. There we go. You all want some of this too? I got plenty. Except I'm reloading very slowly. Okay, hold on. I wonder if I can lose them. Like, if I come in here...
I need to rest.
I come in here and run upstairs.
Oh, this place is just
I wonder if
awful.
I can lose those zombies. Oh, ah!
I can't keep this up.
Ah, crap. Nope.
Fire in the hole! I'm just about out of these. And that's all I have. That really hurt it.
Okay, now I'm gonna come upstairs and get out of range of the zombies. Oh, you guys, you can't get me. I feel so bad for you.
This plague heart can't hurt us.
Oh, look at that. Nicely done, Christy. See, Christy is not yet like a physical powerhouse, but Christy knows what she's doing. She knows exactly how to do this. All right. What is inside this? Let's just reach our hands deep inside this plague heart, where they belong.
Doing a bit much right now.
Grab this, some of that. And also, yeah, so let me... Oh, right, I can't dive through that window. It's reinforced. Where'd I put my car? Oh, it's way up there? Well, what's wrong with me? It's not where you put a car. All right, I've been completely ignoring the chat because that is my thing. That's like why people come here, is because they love to watch somebody ignore the chat. Okay, so Habitual Bell says my long game, 270 days is always glitching with enclaves. Ideal because I don't to start new, huh? Habitual Bell says that apparently they just frequently will like switch maps and something that kind of, you know, resets things, which makes sense.
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
Yeah, she's complaining that she's carrying a bit much because her carry weight is a little low compared to the average survivor. Where's the last? There it is. Not the last, second to last. Where is the last container? Is it upstairs? Oh no, it's over there. It's the drink machine.
There's not really anything else to find here.
Garbage. All right. Oh wait, I was gonna head back with my spoils, but we set 2 goals, didn't we? We weren't just gonna take out this plague guard. We're gonna get the infestation too. So let's go get in the car. By the way, it feels so good right now after having played in the lethal zone and the nightmare zone for so long. It feels. Oh, I don't have room to drop this thing off. It feels good to be able to just run into stupid situations and make stuff happen. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's refuel. Albert's daddy says he never carries more than 40 pounds in the lethal zone because otherwise you're just dead. Yep, around here, it's fine. Dodging doesn't cost nearly as much here. Oh, hello, millions of zombies. How are you? There are so many of you. Everybody come join the party. This is how we do it in the Dread Zone. Because we can. Oh, whoops. I don't know which of these zombies count as the infestation anymore. Maybe this guy? That guy? Who's left? This lady? No? Is there another zombie in there? Oh, I see you. There we go. Mischief managed. All right, let's head back home. Drop off our spoils. The tank says we need musical horns on our upgraded vehicles. Oh man. Definitely that the Independence Pack truck should definitely play the Star Spangled Banner when you hit the horn. Oh wait a minute, no, the horns it makes the fire come out. That might be a little annoying. Anyway. Drop off all the stuffs. Man, that is a beautiful gun. I gotta say. Like we were mentioning earlier that, you know, this is some of Brant's best work, and I'm pretty sure it is. I believe this one was Brant. I hope you know, Mark or Dan aren't mad if I miscredited it, but there's like 3 different guys who are all really good at making guns on our team. Habitual Bell asks, if you have a character die in multiplayer, does that halt difficulty progression or no? Yeah, so the context of Habitual's question is, so when so we raise the difficulty as the overall amount of standing in your community increases. And standing is this. It's the stuff that, well, It's this. It's that yellow bar up there that's filling up with standing. Even after your character is a hero, like Leroy here, he continues to gain standing in the background, and you just don't see it anywhere. So if you have a bunch of long-term characters around, or if you have a lot of characters with all earned standing, that raises the difficulty of the game. But if a character gets killed, that drops your overall standing. We don't drop the difficulty to match. We leave the difficulty where it is. But until you get higher than you used to be, we don't keep increasing it. So yeah, it doesn't matter how you lose a character habitual, whether you lose them in the game, like in a single player game, or if you lose them in multiplayer. If that character goes away, then the amount of standing they were contributing goes away. And so it's not that we don't just hit pause. We don't like manually or whatever explicitly hit a pause button when when a character dies. It's just because the character dies, they're no longer contributing standing. And so you have to wait until enough characters gain enough standing to sort of get back to where you were, and then keep going for the difficulty to keep going up. All right, well, Christy's actually doing really well. Like, she's not injured or anything. She's kind of doing fine. But we did say that we were going to spend a little bit of time talking about Enclave names. So I'm just going to pop open my editor here. I'm not going to share the editor with you folks. Just, whatever. I don't want you to see something you're not supposed to see. But if I pop it open, I can at least read through some of the Enclave names that you might not have heard yet. So let me open this up. So it's in that folder, followed by that folder, followed by that folder. Okay, so there's a few different ones that are interesting. We've got the aggressive Enclave names. We've got the weird Enclave names. Those are probably the two kind of best lists. I'll open these suckers up. People are saying they're going to see all the secrets in my glasses. Oh, good luck. Yeah, enhance. Okay, so let's start with the aggressive Enclave names here. So we've got alleged perpetrators, the angry bees, the murder hornets, the antagonists, the ass clowns. That one's a little rarer than the other ones. The ass gaskets, the ass kickers. There's the A section is pretty long. The bad Samaritans, bad guys, the best people. We got the blood extractors, the blood machines, named after a crazy weird movie that I don't know if I can recommend to any of you. I liked it, but it was extreme. It's like the Frenchest thing you'll ever see. And then after the blood machines, we've got the bumping uglies, the butcher blades, the cans of whoop ass, the dung beetles, the danger noodles. Danger noodles makes them sound very, very scary. The death monsters, the devils, the diamondbacks, the discombobulators. You really don't want to get discombobulated in this game. That can be pretty bad. The enormous jerks, the exterminators, the failure scouts. I'm not even sure what Oh, it's like Sailor Scouts. They're like the Sailor Scouts, only they're the failure scouts. I guess we call those Sailor Guardians these days. I don't know how it works. The festering wounds, the flaming badasses, the flying fucks. Language advisory, by the way. I just added this one recently. I don't know how many people have gotten this one yet, but right after the flying fucks, we've got the fresh hellions, the refrigerators, the fuckinators, and the fuckbill platypuses. I'm sorry, it is completely in stupid bad taste for me to be laughing so hard at this because I wrote these. So, I'm being an idiot, and I apologize. Yeah, okay, anyway. The Furies, the Gunslingers, the Gutting Knives, the Head Choppers, the Head Stompers, the Heart Eaters, the Heartbreakers, the Heartless, the Hornet's Nest, the Impalers, the Infected Wounds, the Internet Trolls, which should be, these are usually hostile enclaves, so might be kind of fun to take a couple of those down. The Invaders, the Killers, the Last Days Warriors, the Life Takers, the Love Takers, the Magnificent Bastards, the Meat Puppets, the Mercenaries, the Miserable Lot. Oh, wait, Murder Hornets appears twice. What? That's weird. Nasty freaks. I guess I was really scared of murder hornets for a little while. The Philistines, the Psycho Killers, the Puke Buckets, the Raspy Evil Voices, the Rattlers, the Renegades, the Scammers. Yeah, the Rattlers, I think wasn't that the name of one of the groups? Like, there was this experiment somebody did. They took like 2 camps of young boys and like put them in a competitive situation, and they developed these like crazy like identities where they like absolutely hated the other team, and it just like all of the worst aspects of humanity just sort of bubbled up from their personalities. And I think one of the groups was called the Rattlers, I'm pretty sure. So the tank says you can get these for communities. No, these are not community names. These are hostile enclave names. These are the names of people that want to kill you out in the world. Your community will never get these names. I can look at a different list for your community names. Let's see here. The Renegades, the Scammers, the Shitbirds, the Shit Kickers, the Shit Stains, the Shooty Guns. That's a good one. Those sound really scary. The Skull Crushers, the Skull Hounds, the Skunks, the Smooth Criminals, the Soul Eaters, the Extortionists, the Two-Legged Freaks, the Robber Barons, the Violators, the Visigoths, the Vomit Bags, the Weekday Warriors, the Wild Dogs, and the Worst of Us. So those are the names you can get for a bunch of your hostile communities, your hostile enclaves. Now we've got the weird enclaves. I don't even know if these are going to even make any sense, some of these. Some of these are just weird. Like, we're just typing. It wasn't just me who came up with all of these. Our writer, Andy Collins, also came up with some of them. And some of these are like explicitly like, oh, I get the joke you were making there. And some of them it's just like, that was a random assortment of words. Why did those end up on the list? Yeah, Raneth Cord, the ability to choose your own community name, that has been a thing people have asked for a while, and it's it's been so long since we made the decision not to that I actually can't fully remember all of the really good reasons we had. So I'm not going to try to justify them right now until I've had a chance to think about it. But these include, let's see here, the Barrel Riders, the Blood Pumpers, the Bog Rollers, which if you are from the UK, that might mean more to you than it would to an American. Cans of Whoopass also appears. No, they are the can of Whoopass. They are a single can of Whoopass. The Weird Enclaves are not the cans of Whoopass. They are one can together collectively. The Cerebellums, the Clusterfuck, the Crab Hands, the Dead Busters, the Dinner Club. So I actually belonged to a group called the Dinner Club when I was in high school. We had dinner. The Doorbusters, the Face Rockers. So that's a reference to I think that what's his name? Freddie Wong has made the same joke before, but so if you played Rock Band and or if you were just around in the 80s, there's this song by Bon Jovi where I'm not going to think of the name of it right now, but there's a line in it that says, "I've seen a million faces and I've rocked them all." And so whenever I would sing that in Rock Band, there's this little gap in the lyrics right afterwards. So I'd always be like, I've seen a million faces and I've rocked them all. I rock faces. I'm a cowboy. And just rocking faces just seems like, why would you rock faces? What does that even mean? How are you rocking? Anyway, so the Face Rockers, that's one of them. The Failures, the Roly-Poly Babies, the Rat Bastards, the Fluff Bunnies, the Featured Performers, the Fighting Chickens, the Scrumptious Snacks, the Flock of Seagulls, the Flying Buttresses, the Flying Tigers, the Fountains of Pain, 90s band reference, the Fragrance, the Free Spirits, the Barrel of Monkeys, the Garfunkels, the Garrulous Monks, the Gristle Penguins. I don't know where that came from. What is a Gristle Penguin? No idea. The Hack Jobs, the Crisper Drawers. I guess because you're raiding refrigerators? I don't know. The Heart Beaters, the Hotcakes, the Housebreakers, the Hucksters, the Hullabaloo, the Hungry Eyes, the Jackals, the The knights who say fuck. The lab rabbits. That one's a very rare one, by the way. You have to be extremely lucky to get a cannibal enclave that's called the knights who say fuck. The lab rabbits. The dead streamers. What does that mean? Oh, it's like the opposite of live streamers, of course. The dead streamers. That makes perfect sense. What a hilarious pun. The lone wolves. The luck bringers. The ludicrous escapade. The rare side effects. The meeples. The mighty Zedpelins. The dance partners. The mustard seeds. Nobodies. The not dead. The odds bodkins. The odds bodkins. The odds bodkins. The party rockers. Mud pies. Picky eaters. The punching bags. The random loot boxes. The rapture's rejects. The remote six. I don't even know what that meant. The ring bearers. The rocket jumpers. The scab pickers. The scary floofs. The shenanigans. The shit pinatas. Which everyone really is. If you're going to be hit by something really, really hard, we're all in some way or another shit pinatas. The silly English. The snack frackers. So, the snack frackers, I guess, are the people who go through town and they find the very last snacks. Just the dregs of the snacks. They find techniques to find the last snacks anyone's ever going to find. They're the snack frackers. The specimens. The three caballeros. The totally normal folks. The trash pandas. The Trumbull tigers. How is this list so long? The trustworthy mages, which is a reference. What was it called? The Gamers, I think, or something. It was like there was this weird, like not even independent movie, like less than independent movie, out there that was like about a bunch of people playing D&D, and they meet it, and the dungeon master is trying to get them to sort of role play their characters meeting for the first time, and like one of them joining the party. And it's what they say is, oh, you seem like a trustworthy mage. Do you want to join our party? And then it's just over. So I love that scene. So there we go. The unchosen ones, the undying ones, the upper crust, the warblers, the weirdos, the wild oats, the wolf pack, the wraith kings, the Zed busters, Zed thumpers, zombie bowlers, zombie punks, and zombinators. There we go. There's a lot of weird names for enclaves in this game, and also, I didn't even go through the player communities. What do we call those? Player community simple. That's the list that we pull from when you're new to the game, and you maybe don't want to have a weird name on your very first community. But then we've got this list. This is the longest list. It's like 160 names long. How about I'm going to skip all the normal ones, and I'm just going to list the ones that have like a weight of 1. So the way we randomly select these names is we give each one a weight. So like the refugees, the survivors, the wanderers, the newcomers, they all have a weight of 30, which means that they're basically like the game rolls a die and 30 of the chances are that that it'll be the refugees or the survivors or the stragglers. When we get down to the end of the list, they'll have a weight of 1. So each of these names is 30 times less likely to appear than the refugees. So let's see here. We've got the Echo of Humanity, the Last Known Position, the Church of the Damned, the Pink Unicorns, the Best Community Ever, the Not Yet Dead, the Will to Live, the Final Countdown, the Living Daylights, which isn't that a James Bond movie? The Shark Jumpers, also related to James Bond, the Future People, the Scavengers Guild, the Obituary Writers, the Asteroid Club, reference to Jonathan Haidt's sort of mission to try to find like issues and things like that people from all political sides can get on the same page about. I really like Jonathan Haidt. He's a what's his actual specialty? Is he a psychologist? Anyway, he's written a bunch of books about sort of how the mental presets we have inside of our brains lead us to sort of lean in different political directions, and how maybe by understanding each other's motivations, we can sort of communicate with each other better and do a better job of like getting on the same page politically. So I really like the guy, but he's got this group called the Asteroid Club, so I wanted to sort of honor it a little bit. The non-zombie horde, the Order of Survivors, the Reckoning, the Food Pyramid. I guess because the zombies might want to have a nice diverse diet, and so I don't know. Anyway, the Ship of Fools, the Afterlifers, the Asylum. Guess where all the inmates are. The Legacy, the Zombie Scouts. These are not as weird as the other ones. Like because we thought that people might not want to have extremely weird ones. We do have the Snapping Turtles, so we had this the team of people at Undead Labs whose job it was to sort of figure out how to make our mission system work, which was a huge challenge. And, I know that there's definitely things we can complain about the mission system, but I got to say, they accomplished so much stuff and they did a great job, but they called themselves Strike Team Snapping Turtle. And so when it was time to name the potential communities, I put Snapping Turtles on there. The Free Folk, the Mighty Nine, the Human Pyramid. Mighty Nine is weird because you could have any number of people in a community called the Mighty Nine. But it's like I feel like you're then obligated to have it be 9 people if you've got the Mighty Nine. The Human Pyramid. How many people are in a Human Pyramid? That's like at least like 6 or 10, I guess. The Flying Buttresses shows up here too. The Odd Lemons. That was actually a reference to one of our fans. The Solemn March. The Seance. Which is also a character in the Umbrella Academy. The Sourdough Starter. So, these people are thinking of themselves as being like, okay, humanity has collapsed. Eventually, civilization will rise again. And maybe we are the sourdough starter that's going to make that rising possible. The Zombie Wompers. The House of Waffles. The Ninja Pirates. The Leftovers. The Nest Egg. Similar kind of idea to the sourdough starters. The Fluffy Bunnies. The Edible Humans. I don't know if you want to label yourself Edible Humans, but there you go. The Margin of Error. Like, you represent the margin of error for, you're just a very tiny little number of people who survived. Basically, humanity is 100% destroyed, but you're the margin of error. The Fast. The Furious. The Cuddlebugs. So, the Fast and Furious. That's only a joke that's going to be entertaining to me as I'm looking at the entire list and seeing them next to each other. Like, that's if you just get a group of people and they're called The Fast, how is that going to be fun for you? I don't know. Like, what am I even thinking? Why is this in here? Because sometimes I'm just entertaining myself. Like, I just don't even... Anyway, the Cuddlebugs. The Threshold Kids. That was after Control came out. I added that one because I love Control, and they're Threshold Kids. It's like one of the weirdest and best things in that game. The Best Friend Squad. She-Ra reference. Big fan of She-Ra. The Wild Dada Ducks. That is a Daniel M. Pinkwater reference. Look up Daniel M. Pinkwater. I read his books in the 90s. I don't know if they hold up now, but they were really, really funny when I was a kid. Anyway, the Wild Dada Ducks is a group from his books. The Living Daylights. That one shows up again. The Pile of Bodies. Or future Pile of Bodies, probably. The Seven Virtues. The Singles Ward. That's a Mormon reference. I don't even want to explain it. The Quorum. Also kind of a Mormon reference, but also kind of not. The Holy Crap Team. The Fall of Mankind. The Pancake Emporium. I like the idea of, like, I don't know, just for some reason you decide that you're going to provide pancakes to everybody. The Whippoorwills and the Presidents. Anyway, and there's way more than that. And I've spent way too much time listing this stuff. Why are you still here? Why are any of you still watching me do this? This doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, I have had some viewership drop off while I've been doing this. So, I guess I'm gonna end up putting this in a video too. Like, what is wrong with me? This is not entertainment. This is not what you came here for. But oh, whatever. Okay, so you guys want to play some State of Decay 2? We should play some State of Decay 2. Let's play a little bit more State of Decay 2 before we just give up. All right. So we're still waiting on some missions to pop. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten any yet. Makes me wonder if something's a little busted and maybe missions are going to start again once I come back later. But in the meantime, I mean, we've got plague hearts to kill, so the main problem is if we don't get some missions dropping soon, we're not going to be able to increase our population, and then we're not going to be able to go and claim any sites. Unless, actually, I do have enough prestige. I could grab some red talent people, but that's just kind of out of character for this group. This group is here to be a bunch of idiots and still survive. And so, like, the hyper-competent red talent folks, that just doesn't seem like the right move. Oh, you know what? let's definitely equip her a little bit better if we're going to be taking on a plague heart. Actually, let's see, what? Okay, so she's a hero now. She does +4 morale because she does good storytelling because she's nostalgic. That's where that comes from. That's nice. So actually, if we're going to go do a plague heart, I think the only one who's not a hero yet is Thom. Thom needs to become a hero. So what is he? So he's got a crossbow. That's not really good for fighting plague hearts. So let's get rid of his crossbow. Let's see. Let's grab him a better gun for plague hearts. So JL94 or the Uzi. Let's grab the Uzi just because it's fearsome. And what else do we need? Let's also grab grenades for him. Make sure we've got enough heals. And maybe we should make some snacks. I almost never make snacks. But he's been good. He deserves some snacks. All right, so now we're going to head out, take out that plague heart. Albert's daddy is pronouncing this guy's name a little bit differently. He's calling him Thong. That kind of makes me want to add that nickname to the game, Thong, as a nickname for Thomas. I might do it. I might do it. Hold on. Okay, let me take a little note here. Thong, 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 Thong. All right, yes. Let's go. All right, got to drive a little bit of a long ways for this one. We got plenty of gas. We're good. And we got plenty of blood. I mean, if cars ran on blood, this car would be all right.
Most scavengers focus on big items. If we
Aha, here we go.
comforts, it will add up when we need to trade.
Ooh, Armel gun shop. There's luxury goods at an Armel gun shop? Yes. Okay, we're doing this first.
We shouldn't do that.
Look alive, kids. We got a bloater here.
Oh, where? Where?
So tired.
Oh, whoa, there he is. Let's set this to single shot right now. I can't really afford to blow too much ammo. Like, you never need more than one bullet for a bloater. The tank says, tomorrow you'll be like, why did I spam the word thong in my notes? Probably. That happens to me fairly often, actually. Oh, gosh, there were two? What? No! I was not expecting two bloaters in the dread zone. Okay, let's give that time to relax. Go away, Cloud. Don't have any fire. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Not doing anything. Not doing anything. Ah, gotcha! Ha ha! Ah, your dumb friend didn't even notice. All right, I'm assuming that bloater cloud is gone now.
That's locked. I hope nothing heard that.
All right, this place does not have a lot of stuff in it. Oh, this place was probably already vacuumed up by the automatic depletion system.
Look at that.
So it doesn't have guns. All it has... Oops. All it has is the thing that was for the mission. I'm not talking to Christy about her dumb concerns. Christy doesn't want any jewelry? That's fine. We're just selling it anyway. All right, here we go. Is the plague heart this way? No. The plague heart was back that way. What am I doing? Back here to the play card. One of the best places to get loot anyway. We don't need your stupid gun shop.
Ugh, the air tastes like blood. Fucking plague zombies.
You taste like blood.
Fire in the hole!
What was that?
Sure didn't like that.
Nope, nope. There we go. Okay. Whew. Ah, gosh, there's a lot of you. There are a lot of these. Okay, hold on. Hey, guys. Okay, cool. I just realized 9mm bullets are not the best for the plague heart. Crap, another one. Whew, okay, okay. Just hoping the health is low enough, because we're still early in the dread zone. Come on, come on.
Another plague heart is in the
Yes! Oh, just, oh. He's like, what happened to my friends? There we go. Man, that would not have worked in the lethal zone, would it? Alright, load this sucker up again in case another feral shows up. Wow.
Need to make this last mag count. No more in sight. Let's make the most of it.
So Habitual Bell says that we need some female freaks in the game. I agree. We absolutely should have female freaks in the game. In fact, I mean, yeah, we just should. You know what? There's no explanations, no whatevers I can offer. We should have female freaks in the game. I'll just leave that. Oh, gosh! You really did add another one! What the crap? What the crap was that? 3 ferals? This is the beginning of the Dread Zone. This is not, like... You're not supposed to have packs of ferals? What was that? What was that absolute garbage? Sheesh. I am done with ferals right now. Just no more. Oh, the living.
Barring any delay.
They want some fuel. Is there somewhere I can just scavenge some fuel right out here? Fuel, 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 fuel. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like I've driven by a gas station that I didn't raid yet. Maybe there's something over on the west side of town. All right. I mean, we got a bunch of fuel at the base. We could just pull some out, but fire station. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Albert's daddy. There's actually probably a lot of great stuff at the fire station. They usually have a ton of containers. So let's head to the fire station for lots of reasons. And one of the things we'll try to bring back is fuel for the living. And then once we've fueled them up, we should be able to recruit another cook. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have so many cooks. You know what they say? You can never have too many cooks. That's the saying, right? You can absolutely never have too many cooks. So folks are theorizing about what female freaks would look like. They're specifically asking for a juggernaut in a beautiful floral farm dress, which sounds amazing. Female bloaters might be a little bit uncomfortable. The whole point of the bloaters is that they're naked, which could be a little weird. Might need to get them dressed a little bit.
This place looks worth some effort.
All right. Zombies are coming, but they're not here yet. So,
I can actually use
pallets, repair kit. Oh, wait. I don't have a lot of... Hey, what is this place like if I... I forgot what this place becomes if I outpost it, because I might need to outpost it just to
Kinda kiss.
deliver all this stuff home. Oh, hey, here's a fuel thing right here. No, this one. No, get off me. Get off. My character's not in the best shape right now. I don't know why I think this fight is a good idea. I also don't know why I think firing this gun is a good idea. Okay. So we got some fuel. Bare minimum achieved. It's not that smart to be shooting in this scenario, but... Oh, right. But it's not bad to be increasing the character's shooting skills, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Get ya! Ha-ha! Okay, so I have not even explored most of this place. Let's just explore it. Make sure that we've taken care of all the zombies. Nobody in here. Oh, wait. Whoa! Oh, you're quick. Oh, sheesh, these guys get up fast. Oh, come on. There we go. Who else is in here?
Well, better than a kick in the ass.
Why am I searching stuff? I don't have any space on my inventory. And where's the room I missed? Right here.
No more in sight. Let's make the most of it.
Okay, so what kind of outpost do we get here? Okay, it is a fuel outpost.
Outpost secured.
And let's drop this stuff off. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, now we can raid this place like crazy. So Dud Missile is wants to poll people to see who thinks it should be okay for every gender to be topless in public. So I'm not going to weigh in on that. My main concern is what the ESRB is going to think. Like that's what I have to worry about when I'm making a video game. I don't really have a super strong opinion outside of that.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay, let's grab this and this out of here, deposit that, and then drop off the items I just picked up. Okay, where? Oh, hey, cardio, max level. Nice. What are we going to specialize in? Backpacking? This guy is going to be my pack mule, since Christy can't be. Alright, and then this. Okay, I'm short one container. Oh, I see it in the distance over there. Let's run down here. We're going to have to quit pretty soon. I usually quit by 11, and it's getting close to 11. Let's go out here. This is other separate site where we've probably got more fuel. Ooh, and maybe some ammo. No, no!
Doesn't look like I woke up any Zeds.
3 of... Oh, right. We gotta go. We can climb on top of this thing, too. That's a good thing to do when you've attracted some Zeds.
No luck.
There we go. All right, that's everything. Okay.
I know someone's listening, so come help an old man out.
Oh, man. So that's one of those lines where I think there was a miscommunication about the intent of that line. because it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be, why don't you come help an old man out? I think it's supposed to be, why don't you come help an old man out? You know, that's the way that people talk about themselves. But you know, it's really really hard though, because I'm betting that the actor who read that line had no context, had no idea how that was supposed to come across, and just did their best. And even the people who were, you know, directing them also probably saw that line out of context. They were reading through hundreds and hundreds of lines from tons of different contexts, and like games where most of the dialogue comes in like scenes, cut scenes, where you really can sort of establish the context and the lines go back and forth. That's much easier to do than just trying to read a bunch of lines out of context and not necessarily even understand where they're coming from. So no shade on the actor. I mean, like the people who acted and played these characters in our game did a really really good job. It's just now and then there's these things where, you know, if you had, you know, the time to just go back and try to get every little detail perfect, then you might, you know, say, oh, maybe we should have done a retake on that one. But I mean, really, like, how much did that mar the experience? Not at all, so it's fine. Okay, so
You're welcome here.
Gior says, I don't think that Jeffries pay attention to the YouTube chat. Now, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not paying attention to either chat. So, you know, don't feel like I'm singling you out, YouTube. I'm also not paying any attention to Twitch. And it isn't because I think that's a good idea. It's because I don't know. This is a skill I keep talking about how I want to get better at this and be better at reading the chat while I'm playing the game. And unfortunately, I just tend to either get really involved in the game I'm playing or really involved in whatever rant. Like if I answer one question, I'll spend 5 minutes answering that one question. And you know, and I won't catch any of the follow-up. Okay, so who was it that was already good at cuisine?
You're always welcome around here, my friend.
Okay, Dustin. Yeah, we're grabbing Dustin. Come here, Dustin.
Better off with us than staying here.
And everybody else just clears out, but Dustin's with me. Hey, Dustin.
Good to see you.
I think you should come
I
with
need
me.
your help on this.
Come with me and we'll go home. And then I will probably go upstairs and have some lunch because I've been doing this for a while. Albert Staddy says that I'm getting better. I hope so. Like, I feel like I'm improving at, if I'm improving at all at reading the chat, I'm doing it very, very slowly, which, you know, it's still worthwhile even if I'm doing it slowly, but holy crap. Like, the thing that I would love to be able to do at some point, like once we get out of this sort of pandemic phase and we're back at the office, I would love to go back to sort of the pattern we had before on the official streams, on the official work streams, where I would be the stream producer and the host, but I would not be playing the game. I would be paying attention to the chat, questions that were coming in, and I'd have Brant there playing the game. But unfortunately, right now, whoever is producing and controlling the stream has to also be the person who does the gameplay, because, you know, there's just there isn't really a good way that I've found anyway to have somebody send me the video of them playing the game and then me put it out on the stream and have it be in any way performant. You know, the frame rate would just be a disaster. So we do it the way we do it, and I'd like to get better at being able to read the chat while I'm hosting the stream, but, you know, eventually I might just have to solve it by not playing the game while I'm trying to watch the chat. All right. So let's have a look at Dustin, see who we've got here. There he is. Oh, I'm taking control of him. That was actually me pushing the wrong button by accident, but whatever. We're Dustin now. Sweet. So what's up with this gun? Oh, 1022. Actually, not that bad, but it... Oh, you know what? I've got some bullets for it. I was about to say, we don't need this garbage gun, but you know what? I think we're going to repair it. Because it actually is pretty decent. Let's load him up. And get him the rest of his ammo.
This was like one guy's fault. I hope he got in first.
And then let's salvage some of our less interesting melee weapons.
I had this aunt who lived somewhere around here and fancied herself.
Oh, Prepper Ant.
I wonder if she's
Here comes the Prepper Ant mission.
Anyone out there wants to swap? We've got goods.
All right, well, now the missions are starting. And we got a wandering trader, too. All right, but we are out of time. So let's, the thing we're going to do is look at Dustin. So he's a new recruit. He's a confectioner. He makes candies. That's great. He's a candy maker. Oh, man. We should, does confectioner have the name Candyman? We absolutely, if we do not have the name Candyman in for confectioner, we got to do it. We got to do it. So, okay. So I just added the note for that. But, okay. So his cuisine skills are excellent. His wits are pretty good, probably because he was a scout leader. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good one. I know he's got promise. He's got promise. All right, so here we are. We're making progress in this community. I'm feeling good about it. Oh, you know, one thing we should do? We should start thinking about who our leader should be. I don't know if we're going to commit to it right now, but he wants to be a trader. I've already got the trader boon. He wants to be a builder. I already got the builder boon. She wants to be a builder. And he wants to be a trader. Okay, well, we are not going to choose a leader then. Because everybody's just repeating the boons I've already got. And that's just not going to work. So, sometime in the future, we're going to recruit some new people. We're going to figure out who our leader ought to be. But in the meantime, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for having the patience to hang out with me, especially while I was reading really long lists of Enclave names. I don't know who the audience for that is. I hope that if you're not in the audience and you wanted to watch this video, that you skipped that part. Because, I mean, why? Okay, so anyway, you can subscribe to my channel if you want more, you know, reading of lists and ignoring of chat. And you can, you know, some videos and stuff too.